Hey friends, welcome back to Not Quite Homesteading. Today I'm going to be doing some garden cleanup and thought I'd bring you guys along. Some of this cleanup is long overdue. Some of it really just happened faster than I could blink an eye. So I'm going to be cleaning out things that are dead in the garden, that were destroyed by pest presence, or things that I'm just no longer kind of holding out hope for, as far as either production goes or the plant coming back next year. And I'm going to also be pulling out some of my seedlings so I can get my patio cleaned up, and then we're going to do some other things. But I wanted to bring you guys along so you can see just what we're dealing with at the start of September and what it's taking to get prepared for fall. Maybe you gotta go, okay? Whoa, what is that? Alright, y'all, it is officially a few days later. What the heck was that? Oh, that's the landscape fabric. It's been a busy weekend. We got a lot done. Some things pertaining to the garden, some not so much. But I wanted to show y'all, I did finish cleaning out this bed that had all the melons in it. We did leave the watermelons because we do have a couple that seem to be growing quite nicely. So we want to give those a chance to finish. You can see they're like side by side right here. There are a couple of other ones on the other side. I don't know. It did grow, but I don't know if those are going to finish or do anything. So we did get this much done. Okay, I also want to show y'all this tomatillo plant here. Now, I don't have a second tomatillo right now that's ready. let me know if you think I should cut this back and kind of let it restart its growth, because it's literally like not gonna do anything, which is kind of upsetting because I did plant 2 at one time, but one just never really took off. So this one ended up growing, and now it doesn't have anything to pollinate with. So I'm thinking that I might cut it back. I know it's in the tomato family. It probably will just regrow. But like, let me know what y'all think. I want to see what, like, you know, a few people chime in and say before I actually do it. I noticed that we got some stuff going on here. It looks like we got some leaf curling activity happening on my other melons. And I'm hoping that these will actually grow and produce something before it gets too cool. But right now, as of right now, we are set to have daytime temperatures in the 80s through at least the middle of October. So I feel like that's enough time to get the fruit on its way. Oh, we got angels over there. I was like, I have like so many eggplants and peppers that I need to come harvest. I haven't done a harvest since my last like harvest video, but it definitely is time. I fertilized these plants, I want to say the day that I was recording the other stuff, and I noticed that since then, and that was a liquid soluble fertilizer with high phosphorus and high potassium. So I noticed that some of the peppers have gotten much bigger. I will be doing a separate harvest video. I'm also going to be launching like a series called Pick It to Plate It. And I know it's like similar to like garden to table, but like literally everything you grow in the garden is garden to table. Look at this little leaf-footed bug on this basil. I hate these things, and they just keep trying to take over my garden. And we have a little lizard here. I wonder why the lizards don't eat them. We have a little baby lizard on my white pepper. But yeah, so everything you do in your garden, right, obviously is garden to table because it's going from your garden to your table. But I want to try this series to make it a little bit more, I guess, immediate. So I want to do like Pick It to Plate It, where I'm literally picking things in that moment that I intend to cook like that day or like almost immediately. So I'll be sharing some stuff around that with y'all. But everything is looking okay. I'm out here watering. I think the one thing I did do that I didn't record, this is the new bag, and my cocoa core, I'm still trying to figure this stuff out, but so far I'm like questioning if it was like the right thing to do. I'm going to be growing like carrots, like root vegetables, parsnips, that kind of stuff. So I wanted like a really loose soil, but this did not expand the way it was supposed to. And I don't know if that's because I put it in here. Like I have one that I tested out like in a bucket with some water, and that seemed to have like expanded just a little bit more. So I'm gonna see. I have 2 bricks. Each brick is supposed to give me 11 pounds of cocoa core, which really should be enough to fill this bed. But I went ahead and bought some soil anyhow because we have to get the stuff planted because we're already behind for those things that need to go in that bed. But what I was saying was, I did end up finishing my little flower pot for the front of the house. I didn't record that, but I still have a lot of flowers. Like I said, I had a 12-pack of the coleus, so I'm going to be planting some of those out today. I want to get the petunias in the ground. And what was this I picked up again? Oh, a salvia. I want to get that in the ground also. So those are things that I will be working on today. I think I'm going to use this container that had my strawberries in it for my pomegranate. My pomegranate has been suffering in that little container for the last, like, I don't know how many months. It's put on so many flowers and attempted to fruit so many times, but because the plant doesn't really have the room that it needs to grow up, it's been dropping all the fruit. It looks like we might have, I don't know if this is, no, that's not open, but it looks like there's bugs on there. We got to get that off of there. But I want to give this plant a chance. I don't know if I'll get fruit at this point because most of my fruit has dropped. But I mean, this plant has put on so many flowers, and I mean so many that we've lost because it just wasn't in the proper potting medium. So I want to get some more of these flowers out. I'm trying to figure out if these are also Mexican petunias. You know, they never fully label things when you buy them from like the retail stores, but I was considering putting these in the bed with like the tomatoes and the Thai peppers and eggplant because it does say they repel hornworms, but Mexican petunias are invasive and I don't want to like do anything that's going to cause me like great strife for trying to save on a few hornworms. But if you guys know if these actually are Mexican petunias or if these are some other variety, definitely let me know in the comments because I would really like to plant some in the beds or edge like some of my beds with these things, but I'm a little hesitant to do it because it doesn't fully say. I brought all my like seedlings out. My tomato plant is hanging on by a thread over here, but we definitely need to get these things in the ground. So this is another reason I want to get these beds together, the new beds, because some of these tomato plants are going to be going in that bed, and we need to find spaces for like we need to find spaces for the rest of this. Like, I haven't even started my fall seeds, which I am planning to do this week because we really need to get those things together. But these are all the seedlings I had in the patio, so I went ahead and cleaned that out as well. I started making a mess again, of course, but that's just me. But yeah, so we got this all cleaned out. The floor is cleared off. I do have some things over on this side that also need to be transplanted or either taken down. Like that melon plant, definitely not going to put that out. So that needs to be taken out so I can use that container for something else. But that's pretty much what I've gotten done so far. I am going to put that big tomato in the bag that I took the pumpkin out of that got destroyed. So I'll go ahead and transplant that over while I'm out here. I do need to water my sweet potatoes. That was like the only bed that I didn't water when I came back. And when I do water it, I'm going to water it good, water it deeply. And that'll probably be the last watering I do for that before I actually pull these in a couple of weeks. This is where I decided to end this vlog, you guys. I got the tomato plant in and I planted some petunias next to it. There's plenty more to be done in the garden and I will share those things with you guys in future videos. I appreciate you all for spending time with me in the garden today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Check out our affiliate links in the description box. As always, let's keep learning, sewing, and growing together, friends. Until our next garden update. Bye.